Well. Chelsea FC co-sporting directors are busy indeed to try to bring the striker finally to our team to solve the problem of the striker option we had the previous year. But the problem is what they are looking at. Young Guirassy from Stuttgart. Then they are looking at someone like Mosé Omorodion from Atletico Madrid. He's a young, talented player, but is he worth really the 18 million euros that Atletico Madrid are after for this player, are asking for the fees to allow Chelsea to buy this player? So far, frankly honest to you, the only smart move that Chelsea should focus on will be Michael Olise. He's a decent right winger, and they should persevere and try to get the play. Welcome back, guys, to a new video at the color is blue Chelsea FC. Again and again, the usual recommendation: please carry on subscribing to the channel, smash the like button for me, and keep watching my videos. Okay, now summarizing all the transfer news, Chelsea transfer news, let's get back to the players that Chelsea are looking at and try to buy them. Young Guirassy is a Senegalese striker that play for Stuttgart in Bundesliga. He's a very tall striker, very strong striker, and Stuttgart is asking for a fee, according to Gianluca Di Marzio, of about 40 million plus. But Chelsea so far have only paid 27 million, and the bid has been rejected immediately. Another striker that Chelsea is looking at is the Atletico Madrid striker Omorodion, a very talented young player that has scored quite a lot of goals the previous season. Also featured already in the national team. He had few caps, and he also played for the under-21 of Spain. Now, this is a much more of a proven striker. He's got a lot ahead of him. He's got a lot of talent, but the fee that Atletico Madrid is asking for this player is 18 million euro, which, for my point of view, is the hell of a lot of money, as so far Chelsea has not even tried to pay 40 million for the player. So, actually, I say a liar, 27 million according to Gianluca Di Marzio. This is what they say. And the bid was immediately rejected by Atletico Madrid. Ironically, another striker that Chelsea is looking at is Lossi Openda, something like this. Ironically, I'm gonna make you laugh. This is the teammate of Benjamin Sesko, and he plays for Leipzig. So imagine. Chelsea didn't manage to get Benjamin Sesko, and they're switching now their attention to Openda. But again, a Belgian striker, very powerful also indeed, and the fee is around 40 to 50 million pounds. Now, Young Duran saga. Right, we knew that Duran is a player that Chelsea is interested in, and already they had contact with the agent of the players last week, the last 10 days, and talking are ongoing in between Chelsea co-sporting directors and Aston Villa, and the intention clearly, according to Fabrizio Romano, is to sign the player, of course. But now I'm talking about, come on, £42 million for this striker. Remember that again, I remind you, though this player has only played 3 times for Aston Villa last year. He's pretty much quite an unproven striker if we consider. This can be a massive gamble, but then again, I'm not a Chelsea Sporting Director. It's not up to me to decide who Chelsea is going to buy. So hopefully this is not a massive gamble. And well, let's talk now about Michael Olise. Well, according to Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea is still in to try to get a deal done for this right winger. Although I have to say there is a massive competition out there where also Newcastle United, Manchester United, Manchester City and Bayern Munich are also interested in a player. But because last year negotiation between Chelsea and Crystal Palace, things may be much more easier for Chelsea to try to get a deal done for that particular reason. Now let's switch the attention to Pedro Lima saga. Well, the bid that Chelsea made to try to get a player, Brazilian right back, a very powerful right back, a talented young player, was hijacked by nothing more or less than Wolves United, guys. And it is now very unlikely that Chelsea may get a player, and I'm pretty much quite disappointed about that. Now let's talking about a bit of the players that Chelsea should sell out in order to avoid profitability and sustainability rules, possible penalization, and we don't want that to happen. We don't want points deduction, although Chelsea has been given much more time to try to sell players out and try to balance the books. Hopefully we'll do that. Anyway, Lukaku most probably will leave Chelsea. Is still proving that he's a decent striker, and hopefully the Arabs will step in and try to pay a good amount of money for the player. Noni Madueke may leave Chelsea to allow a swap deal for Young Duran from Aston Villa. As I mentioned, Chelsea is trying still to get the striker from Aston Villa, and discussion started and negotiation started already last week. Therefore, Noni Madueke, considering the fee that Aston Villa is asking, may be part of the deal, or they may actually swap directly the 2 players, no money involved. We need to see. Going back to possible players that may leave Chelsea, well, Madrid is not fully there. We can guarantee that Madrid will still be at Chelsea next season. One player that will be next season will be for sure Andrei Santos. Well, it seems like the Andrei Santos will be part of Enzo Maresca plan. So expect Andrei Santos to take part of pre-season this summer when they start. Also, let's talk about Ian Madsen. Well, Ian Madsen, there is 2 options here. One, he can also be used as a swap deal to try to get Young Duran and go to under Aston Villa, or Borussia Dortmund will try to buy him out from Chelsea. Now guys, let's talk a bit about Euro 2024. Well, I'm split apart here because I am emotionally attached to 2 nations. Italy, where I born and raised, England, where I lived for more than 30 years with 3 English children. So I did watch the England match, and I was pretty much very disappointed. Why? I'll tell you why. Because England right now has got the best player in the tournament. We have fantastic player. Jude Bellingham is a talent. is almost to the same level of the likes of Mbappe and no Ronaldo, almost there. He may be like Ronaldo. He's a very captivating player. And sometimes he's even cocky because he's aware of his potential, and that's why he's cocky. And he has proven to us, he has shown all of us how good he is. Along him, there is other good player like Saka and like Harry Kane. The problem is, we have an issue here. He is the manager. Why? I mean, England started to play an attacking, fantastic football for the first 15 minutes. No much fluidity on the left wing, a bit of fluidity on the right wing with Saka. Luckily, Jude Bellingham come up from behind and scored that amazing goal with his skills. He used his skills because he's a skillful player. But overall, after that, England started to lay back. And that is unacceptable. This kind of sort of mentality, guys, has to stop. Has to stop. Because there is enough potential there for England to win the European Championship. This is the European Cup. And it's unacceptable. If England will not win the Euro Cup, Southgate has to go. Has to go. Now, guys, next match, Chelsea, sorry about England will be playing, will be Denmark. Another possible 3 points, and surely England will go all the way to the next stage. The problem is, when we start to get good teams, good national team, what is going to happen? As I mentioned, please, Southgate, carry on playing and attacking football until the end of the match. Don't stop, don't leg back, let these players play the way they can play, because they are fantastic players. They can play such an amazing attacking football with the players they got. So let them play. Don't stop them playing, please. Thank you. Now, guys, we come to the end of this today's video. Carry on subscribing to the channel, smash the like button, and I will see you next time. Up to blues, guys. I'll see you next time. That's all for me today. Bye. Ciao.